Hey everyone, it's Peek. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another Pokemon Unite video. Today, you guys, we're going to be talking about how you can steal Zapdos. So this is kind of a bit of a different video from the why not to go Zapdos or why you should avoid Zapdos video that I put out a couple weeks ago. And basically, we were really behind this game. We lost a lot of goals. I mean, if you look at the mini map, like, we have one goal standing on the entire map, whereas the enemy team has their entire goal on, like, all their goals on the map still standing. So it was not a good game. This was like I was trying out Wigglytuff, kind of a yikes. I was just kind of going different skills for fun, and we were kind of seeing what we could do with it. But the point is, we're super behind, right? And 2 minutes is approaching. It's like 10 seconds until the double points time, and 10 seconds until Zapdos spawns. So they just also got Rotom, so like you can tell this game has been an absolute train wreck. Rotom's pushing into our home base goal, which, you know, is just like infinite capping potential. And Zapdos just spawned. We're super behind. Our Garchomp did just break the top goal, but like literally that's all we've gotten so far. So we're super behind, and unfortunately we lose a member of our team right there because, as I mentioned, they had just scored. So it's you know, it's not looking good. So we're positioning over here on the left side to basically ensure that, you know, we don't get blown up. Now there's better places for you to go, of course, but you'll see there I steal it, and I want to talk about that, you know, a little bit later. We're gonna kind of roll this clip a bunch of times so you guys can kind of see what happened. But what I want to talk about first is like just the positioning there that we had. We obviously don't want to run into the pit when they're still killing it. It's the same principle that I was talking about in my why you should avoid Zapdos video, which if you guys haven't seen, go check that out. I think you guys will like it. Brings up a lot of good principles on, you know, when you should not do objectives. So we were evading kind of going in until the very last minute. Like we had vision on it thanks to someone in the brush, our Kramer, I believe, and we wanted to wait until the very last moment to basically have a chance to win. Like this at this point in the game, it's a Hail Mary. Like, we're already getting beat across the map. Like, their levels, plenty of levels up on most of the players of our team, and you know, it's just not gone well. So it's basically a Hail Mary at that point. So you really just want to try and put yourself in the best position in that situation so that you can basically just secure the Zapdos, because, you know, it's not over till it's over with this game. That's what I really like about Pokemon Unite, and what I really think a lot of you will enjoy about the game is that you can have these really exciting comebacks that just really roll you into the next game with a lot of momentum and excitement. So you see 498 to 325, like, just due to the sheer amount of scoring points we got from that Zapdos, we were able to win the game by a decent margin as well. So you'll see, like, again, I'm gonna roll this clip a bunch of times, so we're just gonna like talk about it a bunch and talk about basically what's going on, or what should be going on in your guys' mind when you're in this kind of situation, when like it's basically up to the last 2 minutes. When you have Zapdos here, you want to make sure your positioning is on point. Like, if you die at that last second, like, you're pretty much toast. Like, every single member of your team at that point when you're behind is even more important than they have been the rest of the game. I mean, you're really just trying to stay alive. The Cramorant in the bush with the zoning ult, like, this is huge for us. This kind of scares them off and allows me to walk in and just boom, 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 hit them with the septuple or six pentaslap, or whatever you want to call it. The upgraded slap, double slap attack that Wigglytuff has. And I'm able to just miraculously secure the Zapdos here. You see, we get 100 at the top. I'm about to dunk 100 here. Our Cramorant's coming in with another 100, and we just snowball off of that. Like, so huge that you somehow have a way to get vision. Like, in this case, our Cramorant was super essential to us securing this Zapdos, because as you guys see, you know, sitting there in that bush, pops the Unite move, which is just absolutely massive damage on Kramer, especially when they don't have vision of it. They don't know exactly where it's coming from. I mean, eventually they notice that you know, it's coming from the bush, but it's just huge. Like, you see, we have the vision there from the Cramorant. We're kind of positioned to the left here because we don't want to go in until the very last second. Like, this is our one chance, and boom, like, everyone should just be using our skills. Our Cinderace, you know, had the right idea using the Unite move there, but it was just a little bit late. And you know what? Like, it's all about timing when it comes to last hitting Zapdos. Like, it's just super important that you guys maybe even like go into training mode just by yourself and kind of see how much damage your abilities do to neutral objectives like Zapdos, Drednaw, Rotom, because all of these objectives are based on the last hit. So like, whoever gets it gets it. Like, it doesn't matter if the enemy team did 99.9% of the damage to Zapdos, which you know, they almost did here. It matters who gets the last hit, which in my case was the support Wigglytuff, which this was a super hype moment in this game. I remember this very vividly, and it just goes to show like how fun Pokemon Unite can be. Yeah, so, you know, like, the point of this video is just to show you that like, you can still win when you've been super behind, but you have to play super smart about it. And like, there is a lot of tact that goes into securing a steal of the Zapdos here. Like I said multiple times, the Cramorant is essential here. Like, that really is what gave us vision of what was going on here. Like, I don't think we would have been able to see the health bar otherwise, or additionally, like, which enemies were nearby, so that we could, you know, position properly in this case. So really just, you know, just goes to show like the fun plays that can be had in Pokemon Unite, and what you guys want to kind of think about when you're positioning to steal Zapdos. Like, if you've had a bad game, don't get discouraged. Like, don't count your team out. Like, even if a lot of your teammates have done some really dumb stuff like throughout the entirety of the game, you'll notice here, like, the enemy team was actually kind of out of position, which kind of worked to our advantage. You see the Eldegoss went super hard because they were trying to, you'll see they're even walking there now, trying to score into our tier 2 bottom goal. They were trying to like look for that sneak attack score, but because the Eldegoss was split from their team, they actually ended up kind of throwing this game, in my opinion, because the Eldegoss could have provided a lot more shield, a lot more utility to the team. Instead of just trying to like box us out from this area. Like, of course they Unite moved, like they did probably all they could, but in this case, like, having your Eldegoss separated from you is just, oof, really bad. Like, you'll see we just mow through the enemy team once that Eldegoss is separated from them. So, you know, like, when thinking about stealing Zapdos, make sure your like #1 priority is like positioning. Like, where do I need to be? What can my skills do? Like I said, go into practice sessions, see how much damage your skills do against neutral objectives like Zapdos, Drednaw, and Rotom. Like, you need to know these things in order to do this, but like, it is possible. So basically the moral of this video is, you know, don't give up. Fun games like this can happen. Boom, bam, little Wigglytuff, Pentaslap steal, super fun. You know, by no means do I recommend Double Slap as the skill on Wigglytuff, but you know, I was trying it out in this game and it actually ended up working in our favor. So you never know. You can always make a build work. That's what I love about this game. Like, there's always probably going to be a time where you can utilize your skills, utilize the moves, utilize the items you brought for your advantage. So anyway, just a quick little video on how to steal Zapdos. Hopefully this guide helps you guys out, lets you kind of start thinking about these things from a more strategic perspective, because at the end of the day, that's what Pokemon Unite is. It is a strategic, teamwork-based battle game, and you guys will definitely notice a difference when you start kind of thinking about these things in your ranked games, which will be quite competitive, I think, because a lot of people are interested in the game. So anyway, if you're interested in Pokemon Unite, which I'm sure if you got this far in the video, you probably are, drop a subscription on the channel. Join the community. We'd love to have you here. Thank you again so much to all the people who have been joining the community, reaching out on Twitter. Definitely follow me on Twitter. It's at Peekmp on there for updates, for latest news on the game. I will definitely be posting it the second I see it, and I have a lot of different mediums that I can get news from. So definitely follow me there if you're looking for the most up-to-date information there. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Leave a like on the video. Comment down below what you've enjoyed most about the Pokemon Unite footage and what you'd like to see from me in the future. Would love to hear from you guys. So anyway, have a good day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.